Hello, boys and girls. My name is Koyoshi9007 here, back with another video of my 100% blind playthrough of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity for Nintendo Switch, being played on the Nintendo Switch too. And in the last video, we did, you guessed it, even more challenge battles, because we haven't been through enough of those already. Anyways, we're gonna start by going back to Melduga's sighting because I realized I haven't been getting the discount stuff I need from the military training camp, and as you saw before, we've been using that a lot. Yet, haven't been doing great at keeping this stuff up. So anyway, I kind of also want to farm weapons on Terko, so you know what? Terko, you're gonna take on this guy. No biffs this time, let's just see how it works. Typically, we'd also go for drops, but you might have noticed only briefly, but we don't have enough items for a rare material drop rate anymore, so we haven't been able to use that as much. Guess that's what you get for wasting all of your items on cooking stuff, instead of saving them for quests, like we should. Alright, well here we go. 4 minutes to defeat this Melduga. Okay, we got him down. Or at least weak point smash. Duga's tanky, so it's gonna take a lot longer to defeat him. That's a really nice Cryonic shield there. Probably the better ones I've seen. Okay. 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 And just like that, we're done. So yeah, that's the most efficient way to farm Melduga parts. Just keep doing this over and over again. We'll look for our this to see what we got. We'll probably use a bit more too, since we had pretty much nothing going into here. I know we could also potentially buy the parts from some vendor. I forget who, but for now, we want to just keep doing this. Okay, let's do this with the drop rate this time. And try to maybe min-max it some more. So this is the full material drop rate one. Basically, it has rare material drop rate and some normal material drop rate. Let's see how much the Melduga drops when we do it this time. This I want to test, because this will probably be the thing I use for pretty much all of the end game, which means we're going to need to find Dafa quite a bit so we can get materials from her. Because she's the one who gives us the materials that we use for this particular recipe that we're trying to get. They aren't bought anywhere else otherwise, and pretty hard to farm, especially when you don't know when to farm them like me. Okay, we got that done. Got that done. Okay. There we go. That time we two-cycled the Maduga. We did not do that the last time, so that's already a big improvement. We are getting some experience passively too, though not as much as we would be normally. Still not getting any great drops though. Guess it's probably because it's one of the easier battles. Alright. Yeah, I hope you guys don't get bored of seeing this particular battle, because it's an easy way to mine for materials, and if you also need Maduga parts, it's great. But again, you can also sell them Maduga parts for rupees. That's how you get a lot of money. Oh, there we go. Just like that, our military training discount is even less now. Let's see how much it is now. Didn't seem like it went down by a lot, but now that our characters are starting to get really strong, every little difference matters. I think now's the point where we just start trying to min-max different characters. Because another trick you could do is, if you just take one character completely to the maximum level, which, how much would it take to do that for Impa? About almost all we have, actually. Won't do it yet, but at some point we may have to. Oh, we found Dafa pretty much immediately. Cool. We'll get all of your wild berries, volt fruits, and hydro melons, of course. I kind of just said that in the opposite order. I actually did it. Oh well. This oh, he has wild berries. I didn't know he sold random stuff. So this guy just has all sorts of random stuff sometimes. So I guess Roto is wild in that way. He could just sell pretty much about anything, whereas these other people, they only sell specific materials. Like this one, he only sells fish. This one sells more or less bugs. But yeah, the other one, he's wild. He can sell pretty much anything. It's cool. Ugh, my nose is getting itchy. Not a good time for that to happen. I'm in the middle of recording right now, so that'd be bad if it keeps happening, you know? Now we should have enough to do a Warm Safina item thing, or mission. Of course, we still have to find the remaining non-EX missions first. I just need to figure out what we need and really hone down on those, but same time, still do the completion of all the different challenge battles. We still have quite a few new ones to do, so let's go back to that. Gorilla Fury is next from the looks of it. Still a little bit scared, so I'm gonna do the damage build we keep doing now recently. Which we can now actually do with full damage this time. So, an extra 12% damage. Hopefully that matters in helping us win. Okay. There we go. If we do any EXE missions, we'll also do those in weakest to strongest too. I believe there will be at least one level 100 mission at some point too, but I assume they didn't want to put all of those in right away. It's early. Surely they don't have that required as part of the base game, surely, right? Who knows, though. Knowing my luck, we probably will find one of those, and that's when we're really gonna have to start grinding. For experience, we'll have to just stick with bamboo levels for now. So What exactly do we have to do first? Well, let's start by taking the big boy out right off the bat. How about that? Riju can handle the weaker enemies. Okay. Cool, that was fast. This is gonna certainly be a lot better with Urbosa versus the other Panthers. But that's why you also have to power them up. If we didn't even have a strong weapon on them, that would be much harder. Okay, I don't know what keeps happening, but our bombs are just doing lots of damage. Could be the Sheikah Brood damage we set up is really starting to work its magic here. That one was a little bit weaker. We might be better off sticking with Stasis on her. Okay. Okay, got that done. Because it's on ice, we can freeze them for a free weak point smash there. Should help out. Just like that, we're already done, but there's more. Of course, there is more. We're this close to a nice one soak in the hot springs. Apparently, they will pay for this. Everyone's feeling unnerved, but I suppose that's to be expected. Okay. Okay. Some of these warriors are definitely cool to use. How strong they are, I'm not sure of that. Remember, we're doing this as a blind playthrough. Do we really care who's stronger and who's not? Because we do have to use most of them anyways for certain battles anyway. We have to learn how they work. Okay, now we can really start honing on that special skill. Alright, let's get him with the beam of death. How about that? Dodged out just in the nick of time, too. Alright. Okay, now we're out. There's still more, probably. Yep. What a shocker. We've come all this way. Those who stand against us will be a swift end. Exactly. They either keep interrupting us. We keep thinking they're all dead already, but no, there's more. Okay. Okay. No, we didn't even have to use that for one. Just that was enough to get that boss done. Okay, now we both have to take on a Hinox this time, so Riju doesn't have it as easy this time, huh? Okay, that's good. Actually better bomb than I thought originally. I think I must have just not used it properly at first, but yeah, that bomb did still do quite a bit of damage. I guess to be fair, we do have our boost to Sheikah runes, which is helpful. Alright. Okay, we're done with that. Didn't even need to weak point slash him to finish him off that time. Alright. You better run away. We just kicked your butt. You better run away. You want to survive, that is. Alright. Anyways, if you're wondering why I'm mainly saving my rupees, I still think we need a couple of rupees. Well, quite a few actually, for some of the quests. It's best to wait until we have actually done the main 100% to see we could start blowing our rupees or not. Alright. Now what? We have Footsteps of the Giant. This one is also time limited, no carrier items, yada yada yada. But at least that one lets us pick. Wow, she hasn't moved really much. Still in the same spot as always, I see. Definitely one of the better merchants to buy from. I'll say that much. Oh, there is that monster drop thing too that reduces our health but makes us drop even more stuff. That's something I keep forgetting about too. I haven't used that at all, but we're still doing great without it. Oh yeah, this one. This one I do want to change characters this time. I go with Link, as per usual. Hope you've not seen this character too much, but to be fair, that's something we want to deal with a lot. Not sure if this is going to be a great mission for using buffs, so I decided not to use anything that time to save my... from the harder battles, potentially. Because there's still harder battles to come, after all. I mean, still get our weapon to be even stronger, to be fair. This weapon also seems kind of weird. It's really strong at full hearts, but once you lose your full hearts, it's really hard to get it back. And while you can manually heal, it's now very limited. To be fair, in that other game, you can only heal 4 times, too. I guess I never really needed to heal before. I think before it was just super easy. Okay. Oh wow, another one showed up almost immediately as I was fighting. They was kind of just chilling there on the side now. Oh, that was rude. I couldn't do anything about that. Alright. Okay, let's get a review first. Thought we could focus on just one. Alright. Okay. Hey, are you gonna actually fight? Stop retreat if you're gonna actually fight me, you know? Oh, always have to run away, mister. like that. Not a very quick mission. Yeah, as we do more and more of these, we'll pretty soon run out of them, but that also means we'll be done with the main part of 100%, which in my opinion is trying to get all these challenge battles done. It was a great mission for farming items too. It gave us a lot of hydromelons and berries, which we were lacking clearly. So, yeah. Good to get that done. And the Blood Moon's back again. Now he wants us to upgrade our weapons, but we already have powerful weapons. I don't know what Erica wants half of the time, it seems like. When you have strong weapons, we don't need to upgrade them. Just kidding, we'll do it at some point, but just not right now. Okay, the stable's finally reset and moved around. We ain't really fortunate luck this time, so there's only a couple of stables out there at all. And most of them are the people we don't want. Except for you, we could maybe get some more Voltfin Trouts from, I guess. These now. Okay, we'll take it up to 50, exactly. Yeah, I guess we'll go get some hardy durians and combine for wheat again. Once you start getting a lot off of these materials, they start compounding on each other and you won't really run out as easily. I'll stop doing this, of course, once we start finishing all the quests. But for now, we need to keep focusing on that. I wonder why I'm skipping a lot of the EX stuff. That's mostly on purpose. I think I kind of did some off camera randomly, but I don't know. I feel like the game would be more interesting if I did it without those. By the way, in nowhere, I'm not missing any Koroks. I did mention we did all of those, but we don't get the last Koroks until later when we complete a different challenge battle first. So we need to figure out where that is first. Oh yeah, you can check. This, interestingly enough. Okay, if we put the rare materials on there, I think supposedly if we get the right weapon type, it can boost how much we get of that particular material. Okay, that should have fixed a lot of stuff. Okay, setting that up kind of changed a lot of stuff, because now it's telling us exactly what we would need to get. Okay, well, we probably should have put Sapphire on there. Honestly, the only reason I did that was to ensure we get all the drops stuff we need, so we could see where exactly to get some of the harder to get materials. It says question mark. Alright, well, After that, back to this. Oh, we're gonna arrive at Jamie the Savage Rhino. This is what I said I wanted to do with Frank, right? We should just do that, and we're gonna do the damage machine one. Don't want to take forever after all. Be kind of annoying otherwise. We'll do this with just 10% damage though, because that one's a little bit easier to get. We also get some big hardy truffles and star fragments, both of which I think we need for speeds. I don't know how else you're supposed to get those star fragments, by the way. Those seem really, really rare. I guess if I struggle with it, I might just have to go and use my map to find stuff. I do want to, at some point, fully clear this map, so that does include the DLC stuff I got. I didn't buy the DLC to not do that. Oh my goodness, they both just charged immediately. Thankfully, we were ready for at least one of them. Okay, we dodged the other one greatly. Okay, I guess the regular Rhino we want to go for first. It's slightly weaker. They're also both super tanky though. Okay. This is not great so far. Everyone's still doing stuff from across the map right now. Oh, okay, so they do appear early. So in that case, we probably should have tried to defeat them together. Hey, so you know what? Great, so no matter what we do, it seems like we're always bound to face two Rhinos at once. Doesn't help that we keep taking it, so we're probably gonna not to heal soon. Or soon, I mean. Oh wait, yeah, right. This is the... Okay, we might already be dead then, in that case. Okay. I might have to straight up start running from these guys. To try and separate them. We also need to be cautious if they ever do a supercharge or something else. Again, we cannot stop it if we get destroyed. Probably are actually straight up gonna lose because there's just too many Rhinos here. If there were less, maybe we would win. I don't like it when they do that move. We basically cannot approach at all. Okay, well, we stopped both of them. It still didn't remove him. That's bad. I knew that. You know what? Let's just die. We already took too much damage anyway. Alright, so let's do that again, but this time use... Oh yeah, I straight up cannot use items. So we have to do this by defeating them together at some point. And so the only way to consistently do that is to... Yeah, we're gonna do the stasis spam strat. Okay, we only got hit by that because we were simply not far enough away. Yeah, so for the first time in a while, we're gonna have to back up, maybe try and get furry lushes, as well as use the right move on them properly. We're gonna have to evenly damage them too now that we know that. So we actually want to probably get rid of the scarier one first. But also watch out for the other one. To be fair, there are many other ways we could avoid stuff though. I think for Link, it's probably gonna actually be better and safer to use his bombs. Because his bombs also give him a bit of invincibility frames. I think what I'll do for now is we're gonna take turns weak point smashing each of them. So that one we're gonna probably leave at a little bit more weak point damage. Then we could defeat them together and not have to worry about as much stuff. Oof, barely got that in time. Big thing we're gonna need to do is probably just use our to save him. Alright? Just keep waiting for someone to do a right. Oh. Guess we're using bombs. Even if they've already done the attack, bombs are still useful to use our invincibility frames. Also, we're still taking a lot of damage. That's what makes finals super annoying. Now you know why everyone hates them? Well, they're already annoying in main games. And they're extra annoying in this game, just due to how freaking annoying they are to avoid. Especially the mouse variety, which is even more annoying. Yeah, this is the point where we basically just have to start running around the map a bit. Honestly, this straight up is the best strategy. You just wait for them to do something that you can actually counter, and then you stun them as soon as possible, so you could start attacking them. So, more or less, we're just waiting on them to do something that isn't a quick attack. Then we could just stun and immediately interrupt it, so we can get that done. Oh, come on, don't get up hitting me, mate. I'm just trying to finish off this dude first. Okay, again, we're gonna wait for them to attack. Oh, okay, well, we were able to get it now. Now there's only one, we should actually be able to win, but we'll have to probably wait on it a bit. Oh my gosh, he keeps doing that attack. That's the worst, when he just charges forward like that super fast. It's almost impossible to avoid that without spam dodging it a lot. Alright, now we just wait. That's definitely the worst attack. Honestly, it's better to just wait for him to actually do something you can counter instead. So, I'm basically showing you kind of the optimal way to fight them. We basically just want to wait back till they either do something we can counter, or we do our stuff. That's basically the only way to properly fight Lionels. So, when you get multiple of them at once, they become literally the hardest opponent in the game. To be fair, they have always been in a lot of games. And once again, we got hit by the strong attack. Okay, that was my own fault. I'm really bad. Oh, I really do not want to lose again. Come on, game. Give me a chance to actually win here. Alright. Okay, we do not have our move up, so we'll just keep running around. I hate when they charge forward. Because I pretty much know they're going to do the stupid attack. That one's the stupidest anyways, because we can't even do anything when they do that. Okay, again, just waiting for it to do something we can counter, finally. And with not much enemies around either, there's not a great way to counter it once they're done. Oh. Okay. Gotta remember, this one's not quite the same. Okay. You notice how I'm not using stasis as much? It's not that I don't want to, it's just that the Battle Lionel also does many different other things that not always can be countered. Alright, well, we got him. Well, even with a level 87, as you can see, that was by far the hardest battle. So that's how they cheese you. They basically take away all your healing items. So on the hardest difficulty, that is literally impossible unless... I'm joking. It's not impossible. Like, on apocalyptic difficulty, you basically have to dodge a bunch or just be level 100 or something. I don't know. I don't know how you're supposed to do that. That was probably the hardest battle right there. Just because no healing items, no healing items appear, yeah. Very tough when you can't heal. You basically have to avoid everything. So you can play either more aggressive and get free rushes, or you could try and dodge a lot. Either way, it's hard. This one's also tricky. Oh, but guess what? We finally get to use all of our Koroks if we use this. So if we get this mission done and we have no more Koroks, that means we will have gotten all of them. So let's do our party setup, actually. We have Link already, but we're going to use King Rome. I mean, not you, Koga. But him. Because we want him first. And also, let's see if we can't get Rome's weapon up to level 20, actually. As you might have guessed, weapons are a lot more good than the other stuff that you might think. Okay, what do we even want anymore? Did I see a strong... Oh yeah, I want this on. Oh, perfect. It's gonna come on. Yeah, we want regular attack damage, and if we want to put something else on, we probably want special damage next. I just went for that because I think that's safer. Okay, that seems like kind of a waste, but whatever. It's at level 20 now. Now it'll be locked until we decide to upgrade it, which we are not going to do right now. We might just leave it at level 20 for now. Alright, before I don't have enough time, hang on, while we actually do this battle. Ooh, there's a lot of elemental stuff. It did not say no healing items, though, so we don't have to necessarily heal. I forgot to mention, I probably should have been using defensive stuff to make up for that. I went pretty aggressive. I know it paid off, but I'm not sure if we'll get lucky necessarily again. So whenever we get the no healing items one from now on, we should probably try to actually, like, avoid stuff and also get that HP recovery one. And there's a good reason for that, because this game still kind of has a bracer effect. I keep mentioning it, but, like, yeah, if you play Kingdom Hearts and have second chance, well, if you take damage that would already take you out, you survive with 1 HP. In this game, you always have that effect. So you'll always survive at 1 HP, and you don't actually die until you get hit again. So as long as you keep avoiding that, you're technically fine. Anyway, so that is done now. So I guess before we forget, let's do this now. Looks like a bunch of big, angry, Hinoxes to defeat. But I think we'll be fine. They don't seem nearly as strong as those other enemies, the Linos especially. They're definitely a lot slower, I'll say that much. They should be much easier to take on compared to the Linos. In fact, the Linos were the main reason I even died in this storyline before. Like I said, they're really brutal. Especially starting out. Let's be honest, I haven't even faced any Linos at all until later. Okay, so we both have to protect the strongholds, but also take out the Tins at the same time? Tricky balance. I think we could probably get this done faster, honestly, if we just focus on specific enemies and outposts first. Quick. Okay, got rid of you immediately. I don't care enough to not skip this right away. I will probably try and get stuff done. I just realized I could probably not have to protect that keep if I decide to go for this side first. Well, let's do that. So pretty much every time we have to capture a keep, we have to take out a Hinox. Alright. Okay, I got it. I'll defend in a minute. I want to defeat this soon, though. I think the safest way of playing this battle is Link will be our defeater of the keeps, and King Rome will be our defender. I imagine this is what I want to do. Oh, geez. It keeps going. Wasn't really revealing our weak point, so I guess we'll do that instead. Alright, we're good for now. Oh, now Guardians have also appeared. Wow. Well, why is it? Well, then I think Link should probably get back to the Fen now, for now. What will the Guardians do, I wonder? They just kind of appeared by thin air at first, but we'll see what they want to do, I guess. For now, though, we need to defend our outposts quickly. So, where'd the Guardians even show up? It said Guardians appeared, but I didn't see where they appeared. Yeah, okay, I know. I'm going over right now. Don't keep begging me on, game. I want to just get this done, but also I do need to defend, too. You don't have to be super annoyed with it, you know? Alright. Probably honestly get this done faster if we just go in order. I said I was gonna try and defend, but I lied. It'll be faster if we just take out all those Hinoxes. What I want to know is where the Guardians actually did appear. It didn't seem like they appeared anywhere, really. That was so fast. Okay, well that didn't take long. To be fair, Arcane's pretty powerful now with a level 20 weapon. We're getting him up with X because he's the next strongest character we have now. Okay, here we go. More keeps are gonna get attacked now. Oh, I think if we look around, we can see where they might be. Okay, there's one Guardian on each of the later areas. So basically, every time we defeat someone, they add an extra minion to make it more annoying. Okay, we're just gonna attack the Sybil of Ivan first. Okay. I'm gonna probably have to change this around. Because one of them's already getting really close. As fun as it was to try and use King Rome for attacking, we'd probably be better off just defending. In fact, we're gonna defend with Link too. I'd say we're going double defense this time. Make it faster that way. Okay, yeah, you just kind of completely removes their weak points, I will say. Alright, we're gonna rotate Ayu's actually going over now. And then control Link ourselves to get the other dude. As long as we keep defending, we'll be fine, but as you can see, we're trying to... Ideally, we want to take out those two top ones first, so that we only have to defend perhaps this keep instead. That's simple, we could just let them walk in, and we can defend with Link instead. Okay, there we go. We got that guy out of the way. I still kind of want Link to be an attacker, though, so I think I'll stick with what I was doing before. Link... Although, wait, actually... Link, it'll probably be smarter if he attacked this one first, because it's much closer than the one that's farther away, and we could get it done much faster. But for now, he will do something too. Okay, so they basically just gain more minions and failures to help them out as they go through. So they slowly but surely become stronger by adding in more minions to make the later mission parts much tougher. Okay, so that we're done. Them, almost. Not quite. Since we're not going to use much else, we should probably use a special here. Finish them quicker. Okay, looks like he's still surviving then. Very annoying that they keep surviving on a little bit of health. Ooh, whoa, whoa, see. Well, that changed everything. Now they expect you to fight silver Lionels out of nowhere? Seems like it keeps getting more annoying by the minute. Alright, you're gonna have to fight him. I don't know if we can let these guys leech them. We probably should take them out, but we also should probably take out the iron dudes. How did we lose so much HP on Link? I have no idea, but we're gonna heal, and then we're gonna bombard this dude so we can quickly defeat him much faster. Okay. Now, we need to keep attacking. Well, special, I guess, quickly to deal with them. Jeez, those Lionels are super fast, man. They pretty much already almost made it to the stronghold, and now there's more on top of it. Yeah, okay. Oh, great. This one didn't even fall. Because a moblin spawned in right as I attacked it. Well, I guess we're dealing with you first. Alright, I wonder, how fast does a funnel fall if a Lionel's stuck in it, even though someone is going towards it? Yeah, because they spawned literally at the last second, and of course they're gonna be coming to our keep. Alright, well, here we go. Finally, we got home. Okay, well, he hasn't actually done much damage yet, but he's only just made it now. Probably will do more damage as we go on, though. Oh, maybe the Hour One's gonna actually try and capture a outpost instead. Who knows? Not me. Again, I don't like it when they do that quick charge. It's the worst attack they have, probably. Only helping grace is they don't have the extra attacks that Malice Lino could have. They're still among some of the strongest varieties of Linos. Okay, let's see if this ice better. Still not enough. Because it's a Silver Rhino, they take way longer to take out. I guess we're gonna have to change our plan slightly, huh? Oh, each time you take out one of the keeps, a different type of enemy rushes in, and you have to deal with that typically first before you can do anything else. Try to avoid that, but game's being mean as per usual, so we'll heal him up. Because I think I want him to get the remaining tin. At least this one gives us access to items. The other one did not at all. Which doesn't help us out, really. Okay. Well, just like before, we're gonna have to keep taking out the enemies that keep trying to assault our key. Yeah, that Lionel's basically a slap in the face right there. Making us have to deal with it. It's an enemy again. Already annoying enough. Now we have to deal with it again here. We did not weak point him, so... weakness him, rather. So we didn't get to do much. Okay, now there should be only one, right? Because we did what we did the last time, there should be only one Lionel to fight instead of two. And we could just send King Rome after this Bobblein instead. Okay. Okay, we barely got that in time. Other Rhinos, still tanky as always. Also, I just realized this battle is like 14 minutes long because it doesn't have like a time limit. I did not know that it would be this long. Sorry, folks, for taking so long, but I was told it would probably be just a 3-minute battle, and I wanted to get it done with so I could have the cross but instead it took longer than expected. So all the enemies and defense that we have to keep doing, it's just been super annoying. Okay, I've decided we're still gonna have King Rome attack. Link will be the defender now. Did so much damage we interrupted his move entirely, I see. Okay. Quickly get rid of him. Top of our attacking. Now we have to deal with this Guardian first. We'll just lock onto him entirely. That will help out a bit, probably. Again, I mean, he took out the top right first, so they would only go for the battle instead. I'm not saying that to be weird. That's literally where what they would go for normally, probably. Okay, let's start bombing this guy. Trying to get furry rushes as well to speed this up a bit. We did just heal before, so we could probably get some more furry rushes. Okay, well that worked out. Alright, he's dead. We know because he did that animation instead of the other one when he weak point stashes him. So we're done. Yeah, 10-minute battle more or less. Very long, but it also did give us a lot of experience, thankfully. And more importantly, we got our last Koroks from this. The last Koroks in the game have been corrected officially now. Once we use the last of them, that will confirm that we've also used all of them. So we'll do that first. Now we'll be able to carry the maximum amount of weapons. Oh, our apple capacity also increased too. So now we can carry 7. And there's nothing else on that list, so yeah, we've now confirmed it. We've gotten every last Korok in the game, so we are now officially done with the most annoying part of 100% as a result of that. Playtime is like 55 hours now, but that's fine. Did it change? No, it did not. Okay, yeah. Well, I guess I better get out of this video, rather, as fast as possible. Sorry about that. Took a little longer than I expected, but that's fine. Guess you're getting a longer video to make up for us not getting one earlier. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, rate, subscribe for some more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.